No, it's good. This time we shall do chiefs, patricians. What about that? Blue, green, yellow? Does that work for you guys? No, Wesker. You wanna go down? Let's see up. Okay, good boy. Sure? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom while you guys join. To join, you type exclamation mark join and then whatever you want your character to be referred to pronoun-wise. So, exclamation mark join space he, exclamation mark join space her, she, is it? Yeah, she, and exclamation mark join space they. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. And then we will start. I am back. I'm trying to get Wesker to come into the room, but he will not. Wesker, come on. Gonna pick you up. Alright. You are definitely green to me, bestie. Maybe Luigi guy, but I figure like if you'd have to keep re-predicting because people join midway through the game, right? I think I might be too far to the right. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Or left even. Yeah, no, you guys are definitely changing chat color. Oh, look, you can get different options. Last time I had the same option twice. Interesting. Okay. I don't mind. You guys have fun. The Awful Trainer, thank you for the 15 months at tier 2. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Why is it always C? Cause River Funny XD. Sorry, I'm skipping through a bunch of dialogue that we've already had before. Who will be our chief in the north? It's Enigmatic Repose. Our patrician of the coast is Morthar Harvester of Tears. And the Grandees is Airborne Archer. Narrate all the dialogue, but I already did this stuff twice. Okay, you must have a child. Alright, what's my goal gonna be? Let's see. Stability. Or maybe... No, I feel like it should be something that, like, you guys have to get to. Yeah, because with stability and authority, you guys don't generally benefit from bringing that up at all. But if I pick, like, trade, farming, military, or faith, and so on, like, sometimes you guys have goals to get that as well. So you accidentally, like... I think, Luigi guy, you can actually, like, if you hover over the extension, it should tell you. Let's do trade. So farming would be a bad choice because nobody's gonna want to bring their farming up. Galthilda, Chiefs of the North. We all know I should be on the throne, not imposter Queen Laimu. How do we make that happen? Extension icon color changes to your team color? Oh, that's useful. The Supreme Mexican, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Let's not do the same goal every time. God damn it, you did Ragnarok last time. Must not be weak. They must raise their military to 5 or more in 3 seasons. My claim to the throne is far more legitimate. Something must be done. Nope, you cannot work with me. We can only attempt to betray each other endlessly. Yep, the North has already fulfilled their goal. Which is kind of dumb, actually. Okay, chat. Everybody who's not blue, would you like to work with me to fuck over blue's military? Yes, right? Cool, cool. I mean, it does seem kind of busted, like that you can just immediately pick a goal that you already win. What's in it for us? Winning, I guess. To swap the real queen for a perfect doppelganger, first they must gain the trust of a spy master. To advance their scheme, the patricians must be the region with the lowest defiance in 2 seasons. Ooh. Okay. I don't think doppelganger was what Green did. I think they did conspiracy. There's all sorts of heresy. The grandees intend to expose it. They must ensure that the South is beyond reproach. I like how it says, warning, the monarch currently has no heir. In most of the games that I played, by the time I can get an heir, it just immediately, it immediately just kills me because the stages are too advanced. It's the Luigi guy! Unfortunate tidings, your August Majesty. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Thrancia. Thrancia? I believe it is Burzgt, Lord of the Bells. Tell me more about this wizard. Yeah, I know it's possible to win, but it's definitely weighted against the monarch. Washed up Twitch viewer, thank you for the 21 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Burzgt has influence over sound and its counterpart, silence. Though this power seems meager compared to other wizards, they are not to be underestimated. They put out a call for new apprentices, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. droves of unwashed glory-seeking citizens from all over the coast are lining up for their chance. Not just peasants. Kamiam have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but these common folk are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen. Never thank you for the 31 months. Welcome back. Thank you. You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest. A conflict of interest? How? Wizards answer only to themselves. Their power is unmatched, such that entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Chief Kamiam could use magic to interfere with votes, or you for that matter. We shall assemble the council. So wait, this vote is entirely to just fuck over Kamiam? Monarch's Choice doesn't seem to do anything, no. And considering it's like a competitive game, I feel like marking the one that you want just tends to make people vote the other way, unless you mind game with it, I guess. You didn't want to steal his money, though? That would have been fun. Did Greens just vote, like, outside of their own self-interest? By the 9th, how will he keep up his noble duties if he's spending all the time in the coast with this wizard? And what if 9th Preservus actually passes his apprenticeship? There's never been a wizard on the council before. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. You've nothing to fear from me, your majesty. I'll always have the kingdom's interests at heart, even as a wizard. Doubt. Chief Kamiam sets off immediately on his journey to the coast. Bergzicht's presence in Thranesia attracts all sorts of visitors, so the power of their latent magic starts to wilt crops from miles around. What's my goal again? I don't remember. It's a trade victory, right? That's good. Yay! We must do something about pirates that have been plaguing the coast's ocean trade routes. I lost a whole shipment of fine silks. I am Megan919. And they killed the crew, of course, who won't be cheap to replace. Green are going for a defiance win, right? Or is it yellow? No, yellow need the lowest defiance. No, it's green. I think. Yellow is faith. Oh, okay. So everyone but green should probably vote tactically to bring green's defiance up. The check mark means they met their goal. Right, it just looks weird because they're sharing defiance with yellow. Ta-da. The patricians scowl behind their masks and retreat to their opium dens, where they no doubt wonder why they have a queen in the first place. Over the coming month, their trade routes are blighted by escalating pirate raids. Still, what are you expected to do? Pirates are a natural risk of seafaring, like sharks or scurvy. Let's see. Torn between the battle nuns and the chiefs. Oh, if I go for the battle nuns, it'll bring their defiance down, I think, which would make Green Skull even harder. I think I'm gonna go with the battle nuns. Oh, blue got upset at me. Green are rebelling real quick, aren't they? I mean, you can choose to save your money, yeah. Wesker, did you just scare yourself with a wire? Wesky woo. You silly. I like how, yeah, blue and yellow just get to automatically win their first round, where green gets fucked. That seems very unfair. Oh boy, I get to pick a spouse again. Shall I try and make it work with the chiefs again? But mother, I don't want to get married. The Pirate Queen. Grumzerg. Your August Majesty, the pirates are more aggressive than ever. They follow a pirate queen who calls herself the Bloody Gull. She has established a stronghold on a tiny speck of land called Spiderheart Isle. According to our spies, she is growing every day in power and wealth. What are we to do? Only half our trade vessels reach their destinations. Shinkaria, thank you for the 32 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. I'm not sure how to win this one. I think the Chiefs need to be nerfed. I think they are mean. And I think I also mischose my win condition because it's trade, which helps them. Oops! I may have mildly fucked up. What happens if it's 50-50 like that? Voting tied. Break the tie. I get to pick? Oh. Ooh. I think I'm gonna broker a peace because then Defiance goes back down. Because if I bring their Defiance down, they can't rebel. Then again, if I bring their Defiance down and Blue's military is really high, they'll probably just shut down the rebellion. Brokering a peace with the Pirate Queen could be interesting, though. Yeah, let's not metagame. I want to see what brokering does. I want to see the Pirate Queen. Your diplomat arrives at Spiderheart Isle, but is not granted an audience. Instead, the Pirate Queen has him pelted with Manere and sends him back with a letter in hand. Your Majesty, the Bloody Gull writes that if you wish to negotiate, you must meet her in person. I cannot advise you take her up on the offer. YOLO. Well, Your Majesty, there is always the risk of, to pick an example entirely at random, being pelted with Manere. And even if the meeting goes well, you'll be legitimizing her false claims of royalty. The nobles will no doubt be annoyed. Okay. I don't want to bring Defiance up again. Yeah, those are the votes we just made. My military only has a 20% chance of working. I don't think this is gonna work. A month passes, and the pirates consolidate control of the Ghost Sea. Crossing the ocean to trade with El Rusia is fraught with danger, and most merchants don't dare risk it. They are enraged. Green are poor again. The Bloody Gull continues to rule her fleet from Spiderheart Isle, declaring herself a queen. Your courtiers whisper that you've been humiliated by a common pirate. Where did your money go? I don't know. It was bizarre. Your Highness, this pigeon-livered popinjay has besmirched my honor. Okay, Rockerland, calm the fuck down. He claimed that I am a cowardly cheat and that I did not earn my scars in battle. Which pigeon-livered popinjay are you talking about? The honorless dog Kumquat of the Chiefs. What was that about your scars? My scars are a symbol of my many duels. They are hard-earned badges of honor for any grandee. I would duel him to regain my honor, as any grandee should, but Chief Kumquat will not accept without your express permission. Now hold on a minute. This is a matter of respect. We can't be dueling in Queen Laimu's throne room without due process. You're a coward, Kumquat, and you might as well admit it now. A coward? That's rich coming from you. Sure you didn't earn those scars in a farming accident? Let him fight. Rockerline grins wickedly, drawing his sword. Kumquat snarls, draws his axe, and squares up to face Rockerland. The duelists circle each other before Grandee Rockerland steps in for the first move. Scorpios, thank you for the 37 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very, very much. Kumquat jumps backwards, batting the sword away. When Rockland comes in for another strike, Kumquat is ready for it. Though the Grandee is fainting, he has already anticipated it, dodging out of the way and stepping inside Rockland's reach. The axe bites into Rockland's shoulder, triggering a pained yell. Ah, I yield, I yield! He drops his sword, his face a mixture of agony and embarrassment. Bravo, nicely fought. Though Grandee Rockland has suffered a crushing embarrassment, the Grandees still view your sanction of the duel as respecting their customs and are clearly grateful. Haha, I queened good. But yeah, it feels really difficult to stop the first one because people, like, a lot of the regions can just pick the thing that they are strong in already, and you can't... RNG will just not let you bring it down enough in time. So before I even get an air, they get to stage 2. Anchored a few miles away from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Croanor has invited his closest confidants aboard his yacht. What an utter disaster of a year. Not only are we clashing with the Queen on a daily basis, our relationship is the worst in the entire kingdom. The Spy Master will never trust us at this rate. Ugh, how goes the search for a lookalike? Not well. Oh, it's the plushie. The best I found is a peasant with the wrong-shaped nose, the wrong-colored eyes, and a wooden leg. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger is out there, I'm sure of it. The Patrician's aim is to be the region with the lowest defiance. The Grandees received 500 wealth from the 9th god. You suspect tax fraud. Well, there's no reason not to. Your defiance is really low. You could rebel already. Nice. Eligible options. Let's see the eligible bachelors. This is Torgir, firstborn son of the Northern Sly Walrus clan. He can be a little shy with strangers, but I'm sure he's wonderful when he comes out of his shell. And despite his terror of social situations, he's utterly unafraid on the battlefield. People say he nurses a grudge, though. From the coast, we have Lucian, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Ben Couch's estate. I mean, just look at him, he's gorgeous, and apparently he's got a silver tongue, too. He loves to go hunting, which isn't a common hobby among the patricians. He's said to be led by his passions, living in the moment with no thought for his reputation. Oh. Oh, Drax, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Melkor, eldest son of the impossible Not lineage. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but nothing wrong with confidence. Like many in the south, he claims to put his faith in the 9th god above all worldly concerns, and he's got grand plans by all accounts. He wants to change the world. Meh. Ego. Meh. I guess I'll go for the coastal candidate. But the passions thing might be a problem. Do I like him? I don't really like any of them, but I need a child. Hey, I brought your rebellion down. Wait, you can still rebel. Rebellion halted! Get frigged. I feel like this particular game is just fuck you green, by the way. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Montague Blinwood has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Oh, wonderful. I love his work. So do I. So does everyone. But the problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. I don't like where this is going. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is upended over her head as she sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. Theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as Queen Biffo. I'm going to attend the play. A shocked silence falls in the theater as heralds announce your arrival. You wave from the royal box as the actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. Punk Maniac, thank you for the 99 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. One more month, holy moly. Thank you. The show must go on. The play begins. Soon enough, the clown queen arrives on stage, comedically tripping on her own robes. They somehow found an actor who looks just like you. Endless humiliations are heaped upon this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched queen handing her crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? Climb onto the stage! The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. Congratulate the actors on a hilarious play. The audience break out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before you, weeping from gratitude. Easy game. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humor and mercy. Why is Chief Camion a skeleton now? What the fuck happened? You went off to study magic. What occurred? You good? No. Why is there a skeleton in front of me? It's me, Chief Camion. I lost my skin in an accident involving a giant bell not 3 weeks into my training with Burzgt, but now they've cast me out. They say I have no discernible magical acumen, whatever that means. I demand vengeance. Show Burzgt what it means to insult a member of Queen Laimu's council. Hey, Mountain Dew. I like skeletonization as a word. Oh man, that's close. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes. Well, 20 seconds. Stop the vote. Why veto B of all things? Because I had a 0% chance to succeed, so it seemed like that was just gonna go horribly wrong for me. You send a squad of mercenaries to arrest Burzgt. Predictably, your posse disappears without a trace. Arrest a wizard? You might as well try to bottle the ocean. A week later, you find out that everyone in Thrancia has been suddenly mysteriously killed. No one can prove it was Burzgt, but the corpses with brains leaking out of their ears don't help their case. You fool! Why would you anger them like this, all over some measly chief insulted by his own inadequacy? Not long after, Kai Miam kicks the bucket anyway. Apparently, proximity to Burzgt magic was the only thing keeping him from falling apart. Godspeed. Uh-oh, the rebellion's going ahead. The chiefs plot to bring about the end of the world, Ragnarok. Freeze Morgana, initial talks with the ice giants are going well. The gods be good. Oh, it's shenanigans. With luck, this will be the foundation of an alliance strong enough to rock the world. Oh, and Swampert Guru. The ice giants are a formidable ally, blah blah blah. We've done this before because you keep fucking picking Ragnarok, you bastards. A whole kingdom's worth of pillage! Well, I was thinking if we fill the kingdom with bountiful goods and plunder, the giants won't be able to resist. For the next stage, they must raise the region's trade to a combined total of 10 or more in 3 seasons. They are already winning. Kairos, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Sneaky Sniper, thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back. Green are cheering for high defiance now because I don't think there's a way that they can win. Whispers of our plan have reached the peasants and they are in uproar. They call for the sins of the queen to be laid bare. Supercon. Everyone's saying the counts are trying to induct the queen into an immortal cult of blood drinkers. What more could we ask for? Zombie Wang. We have the High Inquisitor on our side. We must sow dissent upon the other regions. We won't succeed alone. Raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 8. Or ensure another region begins a rebellion. Green, you're your own worst fucking enemies. The most ineffective. I like how I'm getting married right now. You receive a curt letter from Lucian. Marry you after everything you've done to the coast. I'd rather eat a bucket of rusty nails. With the patricians rising in rebellion against you, it's safe to say the wedding has been called off. No. I'm still not gonna get laid. You smell that, my friend. Hello, Niche Penguin. Sorry, I think I stepped into... It's Leon Dragon Cat! That's freedom you can smell. Freedom from the mad tyrant Queen Laimu. At long last, we've risen up against her oppression. I've been queen for like, I don't know, 3 months. Long last my fucking ass. What will be the opening strike? We can launch a preemptive strike against the chiefs to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the chiefs may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join if the queen's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the queen, or finally you could send off an assassin. Yeah, this is green only. Good boy. Quiet, Wesley. Quiet. Good boy. Good boy. He wants so badly to bark at this car that's going by, and every time I tell him quiet, he's like, but no, I wish to bark. Good boy. The patricians attempt to smuggle a secret message to the chiefs, but your watch intercept it and bring it to you. You scan the letter, muttering under your breath at the audacity of the rebels to try to court your loyal chiefs. Absolute poppycock. How dare they? I'll have them boiled alive in troll snot. Gross. You read the message aloud at the next council session in a mocking voice. The chiefs laugh uproariously, especially after you shoot them a particularly stern glare. Green, it's just not going well for you. You good? At long last, the patricians have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Lord Patrician Always Monkey Time, his smile gleaming in the light of the braziers. Rise up and fight for Florian, the true monarch. This is a formal declaration of war. Yeah, fuck you. Come along now, traitors get the chop. Hey, you are being good. Shush. Good boy, thank you. But you can't do this. I am an envoy. See how the queen's tyranny grows worse by the day? Fuck you. Lord Patrician Always Monkey Time is dragged out into the courtyard and his head is struck from his shoulders. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. The patricians aren't exactly a military powerhouse. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous. Leader of the rebellion is Lady Patricia Niche Penguin. She is citing your past transgressions as a reason for the uprising. Your calamitous disagreement with birds over an entitled chief. Your inability to stop pirates from ravaging the coast. Well, that's their excuse. In reality, it's not about you, it's a power grab. That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. It's the reason why playing a monarch is suffering is I have had basically no chance to bring up my authority. Like, my only options there were to just lose more stats. Your Highness, a terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the south. What kind of sickness? We've done a lot of digging, a lot of latrines, and a lot of graves. What can we do about it? If we let the disease run its course... Oh, the sixth ghosty. We'll have lost a lot of soldiers we can't afford to lose, but I'm not sure how much we can do. Perhaps the council can see a way forward? I kind of want the wizard. I think that would be fun. We have no way how it would end up, but I think it would be fun. Wizards went well last time, right? Wizard wins with 69. Nice. I don't think you can vote because you're currently at war with me. I wouldn't let you into my council. The wizard Pestia. Pestia, the pestilence curer, arrives in your court. She's clad in flowing black silk, wearing a mask in the shape of a rodent's face. Likely black fever, likely carried by body lice. Make sure all your troops are thoroughly bathed and scrubbed with soap. Now hand over my money and I'll be on my way. Better not piss off a wizard. You follow Pestia's advice and order your soldiers to take a mass bath. Within a few days, the sickness has gone away. Yay! Wait, but I don't get anything for it? What the fuck? Man, fuck this game. It is so hard to win as a monarch. Your Majesty, you must send aid to my friend in the field, Chief Scorpios. Oh, hi, guys. What kind of aid? The coastal fortress march through his land and hold up inside his fortress. The fortress can withstand a frontal assault, but the rebels aren't stupid enough to try that. They'll besiege Chief Scorpios and starve him out. You can't let that happen, Your Greatness. Why? He once saved me from a wild bear. I owe him my life. That's a hard call, yeah. I'm not sure which one is the best one here. Gods bless you, your greatness, council. We are most grateful. A battle between the northern and coastal troops ensues outside the walls of the fortress. The invaders sandwich between your armies on one side and Chief Scorpios' archers on the other. The chiefs soon prove victorious. Furthermore, your forces are now at a tactical... Sorry, though both sides are depleted, your forces are now at a tactical disadvantage, stuck behind enemy lines and struggling to regroup. Oh no, the rebels gain a victory point. Your military sucks, though. Blue having less military doesn't really matter at the moment, unfortunately. Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the coast is advancing on the capital, led by that treacherous cur, Lady Patricia Niche Penguin. I received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the south. If they march now, they'll intercept the patricians in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army in the north. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed patricians. What are your orders? Join forces! Very well, your majesty. I'll relay your orders to Grandee Tofanador, the commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on the battlefield. They fucking should. Look at the defiance. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Why C? That feels like it's just basically being like, yeah, give green the win. That's bitch mode. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she arrives at your throne room looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as you ordered, the Grandees have turned their army around to link up with the chiefs. We can only hope this was the right decision. Have some confidence, Your Majesty. Too late for doubts now. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. We will prevail! Now that's the spirit. Now I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the southern army's retreat has given the patricians free rein to pillage and plunder the south. The rampaging coastal troops descend on farms like locusts, taking everything to feed thousands of hungry soldiers. Meanwhile, shops and churches and manors are plundered, and the stolen loot shipped back to the coast! But while the south suffers, the southern forces successfully link up with the chiefs. Now the joint army of the Grandees and the chiefs rush to meet the patricians in open warfare, and the winner will either end your reign or preserve it. I mean, it's 7 plus 4 versus 1. I don't see how they win. Sometimes I forget to hit the start option button. Wait. Green, why are you choosing to remove your own military? Wait. Oh, everyone else is lowering Green's military. Okay, I see. Right, okay. There are Greens doing it too. They are the richest ones on the map. How do I check who's funding? Wait! The biggest contributor to reducing your military is the leader of the rebellion? sorry, I turned it off for that bit so people can see the UI. Green, you're having a good game, huh? Changing your name? Bye! I'm looking forward to seeing you come back as mainstream, like, I don't know, mainstream elephant. There you go, that's your new name. Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da. About your hair. Oh yeah. I don't have one. Despite everything, you still refuse to get married. I didn't refuse to get married! The person I chose told me to go fuck myself! It's unwise, but I'm willing to accept that I can't persuade you otherwise. There's one more thing you're missing, however, something even more important than a spouse, an heir. Securing an heir is impossible, the kingdom is at war with itself. Defeat this rebellion, and then, only then, is it worth looking to the future. I will talk to you again when the realm is at peace. Can I just clone myself? Oh, man. War has taken its toll. All that's left of the patrician's army are the cowards, the untrained, and the walking wounded. We're doomed, says Niche Penguin. I fucking wonder why. Indeed, I think we might be doomed, says Ultimate Weapon. With no army to speak of, the patricians cannot march in rebellion. They mill around the camp, waiting for the queen's forces to come and smash them to pieces. Alright then.
Welcome aboard.
Dave Chilla, thank you for giving the gift of sub to Mainstream Skunk. Wait, that's a name? All according to plan. Good job, Green. This is actually good for Green, I can explain. Your Majesty, as the patricians are marching through the south, they were hit by a fierce rainstorm. Unable to progress through the mud, they've set up camp by the Tirada River. They already lost, though. We must strike. Don't be foolish, Marshal. Do you think our own troops are immune to the weather? We'll have the same problem, says Cyber Rudy. If I may suggest another option, Your Majesty, the patricians are drawing all their water from the Tirada River. If we were to poison it upstream, their troops would suffer greatly. Egad, that's a dishonorable way to conduct a war. Ow! War!
Welcome aboard.
Hello, thank you for giving the gift of sub to Common Pigeon. Thank you, thank you. It's all part of Green's amazing, like, 4D chess plan. It is dishonorable. They're already dead. If we herd all the cattle in the south onto the riverbank upstream and allow their effluents to flow freely into the river, the water will be contaminated. It's hard to fight on an upset stomach. I already said no. Ninth above, you are devious. I don't feel comfortable with this, Your Majesty. I'll need council approval before I proceed. 100% military? Hey, do you guys want to fuck up Green even more? Oh, man. Let's go. We bullies now. Green are having a fun game. What a fun game they have. Voting has closed. Ah, that's more like it. A good old-fashioned battle as the ninth intended. Your southern soldiers prove more resilient to rain than the patricians. They charge into the camp, taking the rebels by surprise and wreak havoc. By the time the patricians have rallied their troops, your soldiers have already melted back among the trees, leaving chaos in their wake. Ah, that'll show the bastards. We didn't even need to dishonor ourselves in the process. I maintain it was a perfectly viable strategy. Meanwhile, blue and yellow are both, like, winning. They're gonna get their second thing. Ragnarok is happening. Swampert Guru is like, yeah, let's drink. Those were ice giants. Yeah, they're marching with us come the morrow. What happens after the ice giants march? Lower authority. Oh dear. Is it just me or is blue kind of overpowered? I don't know, their goals seem to be easy as piss. We would basically all have to, like, work together to increase authority. Brilliantly so, it's too much dishonorable, blah blah blah. Yeah, I won't put blue in next time. Not a man enjoys drink without being warned about consequences for 5 minutes. Must keep authority at 1 or less for 1 full season? Jesus, that's barely any time. Fuck, okay. Guys, we have to work together and bring authority back up. Why would green help you now? Excuse me, but who decided to start a fucking rebellion? That wasn't me. This was not one-sided. Blah blah blah. Here's to the future King Zabia and a golden age on the horizon. Dr. Jen, thank you for the 37 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I actually don't know if green can do the council. May the 9th god strike down the false queen for her wickedness. Soon the Inquisition will be complete and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. But what should be done with the queen? Bow, bow, bow. You probably want to go for stability here, because if you lower authority, then blue just win. Just as a heads up, I know authority is lower, but blue will win because they are a stage ahead of you, I think. But you know it'll be a coin toss, won't it? I think you're on the same stage, so it's a fucking coin toss. But I'll die either way. Is that really what you want? A glorious way to usher in the new king, the 9th god will surely be pleased. Where's the current queen's grip on the kingdom must be an all-time low. We wouldn't want to face any backlash from our little fireworks show, would we? For the final stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 1 or less. Okay. I'm not allowed to tax green. The wars end. The grandees and the chiefs have linked their armies. They're all that stands between the capital and the patricians. Victory will be ours. I'll send word to the chiefs and the grandees that it's time to strike. Your marshal rides out with your orders, leaving you to wait anxiously for the outcome of the battle. The next few days are agony. When she finally returns, she strides into your throne room with a triumphant gleam in her eyes. The patricians stood no chance against our superior tactics, Your Majesty. We ambushed them in a narrow pass and rained down arrows on both sides. By the time we were done, the whole army was slaughtered and nothing stood between our troops and the coast. That's because there's no army left! So we ordered a massive push into their lands, looting and pillaging the whole way. As we speak, Your Majesty, our armies are laying siege to the Lady Patrician Niche's fortress. Niche Penguin's fortress, even. It sounds suspiciously like we've won. All that remains are the formalities of victory, Your Majesty. Victory! The marshal rides back out to oversee the stage. A few days later, you receive word that Lady Patricia Niche Penguin's castle has fallen, and just like that, the rebellion is over. I'm sorry, but where's my authority increase for getting us through the war? Soon the armies of the grandees and the chiefs are parading through the city, waving their banners and showing off their loot. Meanwhile, Lady Patricia Niche Penguin, the leader of the rebellion, is brought to you in chains. Traveling Fae, thank you for the 20 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Common folk crowd into the palace to watch the trial. We were doing what was right. Someone had to put a stop to your tyranny. What tyranny? I have one authority. You threw me in the river for my coronation. Let her go with a warning? I let them get destroyed by pirates? No, you guys voted to let them get destroyed by pirates. You cannot put this on in my lap. Stiff-backed and silent, Lady Patricia Niche Penguin is dragged out to the city square and led up onto a platform before the roaring masses. The executioner's axe falls, the head bounces into the crowd, and the common folk kick it around and cheer. And just like that, the coast is defeated. The rebellion is over. The kingdom is yours again. Yay! No one is defiant. As you sit resplendent atop your throne, the common folk raise a mighty cheer. Long live the queen, they shout. Long live the queen! Whew! Blimey. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm not dead yet. Yeah, I don't have an area. I think I'm still gonna lose. Oh, yeah. The situation is desperate, my child. I know the kingdom is in a terrible state and needs your attention, but as we speak, the nobles are plotting to overthrow you. You must secure an heir immediately or else face ruin. I agree. I'm glad you see sense. Your heir needs to be someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. What should we do? Should I just magic a bastard out of nowhere? You want an orphan baby? The nobles won't be happy with a newborn child being elevated to the status of royal. Oh. I can't undermine these at the moment. What about a bastard child? The church won't be happy, but they're just as keen to avoid a civil war as we are. They'll legitimize the bastard without much fuss. I will meet with the archbishop tomorrow. I mean, the implication here is that I've already scored, I guess. All I'm saying is, every grandee claims to have a saint in her ancestry. Oh no, not again. Your great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. Ooze. It's planned backfire. Shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzlewit. His name was Saint Umber, and he defeated the werewolf again. I wonder how many different scenarios there are. Like, will we see these over and over again, do you think? If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on. Yeah, they still can't get no defiance. Or sorry, they still can't do it. What's all this then? Damnable lies. If you think he was a saint, dig him up. Saints are incorruptible. Even after death, they don't decay. I request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. YOLO. Have as you like. Voting has closed! Church records can be muddled, Your Majesty, especially after times of turmoil, but I'll do my best to check. What was the deceased man's name? I'm glad that it actually, like, acknowledges that we were just at war. Saint Umber, surely you have a history of him somewhere. A few years later, the Archbishop emerges from his personal library blinking in the light. I'm sorry, I can't find any recorded history of a saint named Umber. What? No, check again by all that is holy! Ha! I was right, I think you owe me an apology. By the 9th, I was so sure. Fine, take your money. Word quickly spreads of Grandy plans backfires, humiliation, and faith in the church weakens. How many more saints will be revealed as falsehoods? It's a fixer! Your Highness, this is an outrage. Grandy Taaxi is trying to steal my bear. What? From under my nose. Did you say bear? It's not his bear. I was about to buy this beast from an adventure in the Tatterlands when Chief SFXer turned up, shouting and raving about Skurinorn. Tell me more about this bear. She's a magnificent specimen. She'd be a great addition to my menagerie. And who is Skurinorn? The northern goddess of medicine and knowledge. This bear wears her mark upon her brow, clear as day. I suppose this is a matter for the council. Mark my words, if this bear is not brought to the north where she belongs, there'll be trouble. You can have C, but in doing so, you give me authority. Why does Green get to vote? Because we're a united kingdom again. Wait. In a furious back and forth, the nobles battle it out for ownership of the bear. This is gonna be funny because I'm pretty sure Green are the richest. Eventually, Chief SFXer wins out. The Tatterlands adventurer is delighted and goes away with more money than she knows what to do with. Oh no. Naturally, the Grandies aren't happy to have lost their potential zoo exhibit, but there's little they can do. Oh, it was yellow. It wasn't green, it was yellow. The bear turns out to be a fearsome creature with bright white fur and intent green eyes, and she's vast. Even on all fours, she stands taller than a wagon. She's transported north slowly and carefully, sedated by special herbs and followed by a stream of worshipping villagers. Chief SFXer is delighted that Skurinorn's will has been done. Bow, bow. I have stemmed the bleeding! Oh. Poor Green. No heir, nope. Busy trying to legitimize it with the church. Famine. Hello, Your Majesty. I've traveled all the way from the coast to beg you to do something about the price of grain. I can't afford to feed my family. A day of back-breaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. She's right. The grain price in the coast is beyond all control, says Menry3425. I mean, it's funny because, like, your goal that you chose, which I think was, what, lowest defiance? It was one of the easiest things for me to actually manipulate. There's so many things that I can't do at all, but for that, it was just easy. I'll just, like, pick all the options that make you sad. Greedy merchants rake in profit while the common folk starve. Hmm. I am going to try and help Green. Because I feel bad. We could gamba it if you wanted to. Gamba's fun, right? Yeah, I like how Greens are like, please, we know we tried to overthrow your kingdom, but maybe you can help us because we are starving? Please? Yeah, okay. The coast is in your debt, Your Majesty. The kingdom's coffers open and a tide of gold floods into the pockets of coastal merchants. Grain prices plunge, and stocks of grain run low. Supply can no longer meet demand. Some peasants can feed their families now, but others are starving worse than ever. Oops. Arms shortage? I fucking wonder why! Just a wee insurrection. As a treat, the elderly Grandee Dorinda, cousin many times removed of Grandee Green Feline, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe? A better end than most of us get. Indeed, Your Majesty, she stayed at home in the south most of the time enjoying herself. But she could have spent more time on her account. She died without a will and nobles are scrabbling for her estate. Grandee Dorinda was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine. My late great-grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family, says Lurgy-Ferg. Upon my honor, that's a pitiful claim. That is a pitiful claim. Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. I like C. Like, if she didn't leave a will, just redistribute it then. I choose this one. Unai Iron choice something else. I figured it would be too split, so at least on this I can double up because there's like no lose condition here. What are you doing, Blue? They're being kind! Look how kind they are. We love Blue, don't we? Love Blue. Love them. They're great. Authority up? Southern and coastal nobles watch an outrage as peasants occupy the estate and move into the manor house. Using the late Grandi Dorinda's money, the peasants set up a marketplace on her land. It turns out to be a huge success, with merchants flocking to the place in crowds. Whoa! You trust the situation is resolved. This is the worst that I have seen a group be screwed over so far. Juperus. Your Serene Highness, the situation in the coast is dire. I fucking wonder why. The Queen's navy is in tatters. I wonder why. So few ships remain that I fear we lack the presence to patrol our trade routes. We must bolster our dwindling forces in the coast. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection? Fuck them nerds, rude. A coast without ships is like a library without books. You set southern carpenters, Wainwrights, and Coopers to making sea vessels to replace those the patricians have lost. But not every woodworker is cut out for shipbuilding. For example, unlike wagons or stairs, ships have to float. 80%! Some seaworthy vessels are produced and fucked green again. Oh no. Poor green. I mean, your military went up, I suppose. Yeah, I guess Yellow Defiance is fine, right? Because no, yeah, Yellow Defiance is good. Okay, so you're good. You're good. You just gotta get the blues to stop simping. The whole project runs heavily over budget, causing damage to southern trade in the process. A military of 1. Congratulations. Okay, while you guys are auctioning, I'm gonna go take Wesker to the bathroom. Be right back. I'm back. I'm sure you chose to vote in my interest. What the fuck? Billy Morrison, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Where's my heir? They're like, yeah, we'll legitimize your heir, and nothing. Just nothing. I'm gonna lose before I can do anything. It takes way too long for the monarch to get anything going. Your Majesty, about the treasures of the late Grandi Dorinda, I heard there was a necklace of rubies among them. Where is the necklace now? This is of the utmost importance. Oh boy. Why are you asking? The High Inquisitor Tuts. A frail monk in the 7th century wrote of a ruby necklace that drove those around it to sin. I believe the late Grandi Dorinda had it in her collection. After all this time, it may have surfaced. She didn't sound very sinful. Lord Patrician Malurgifer mentioned his relative playing backgammon with her, did he not? About 7 llamas. Thank you for the 17 months. Welcome back. Gambling is a sin. Everyone knows that. The necklace should be destroyed. It could be tested, but the holy reagents will be expensive. You called the council to discuss the situation. I knew all along that estate was a bad idea. Yes, as did I. A bad business, that's what I always said. Such a shame your highness fell foul of this evil magic. Fuck you. Yeah. You must raise stability at all costs. There's a stability option at the bottom. If Blue wants to vote tactically. Green has left the game. Green are still here. I'm sure they can win. Peasants reluctantly hand over the necklace to the Inquisition. It is never seen again. When word gets around about what happened, most people agree that it is safer to be sorry when it comes to evil jewelry. Yay! Yay! Stability up anyway. That's what happens when you gamba. Sometimes that gamba go bad. A hungry bear. Oh no, this is the bear. A wondrous bear is thriving in the north, your majesty, just as Skurinorn would wish. The god speakers have gained visions of new herbs and medicines ever since she arrived. The gods are good. Time for the real questions. Is she adorable and fluffy? She is an avatar of one of our most powerful deities, your highness. But yes, she is very fluffy. The only thing is that she's eating a lot. Our hunters have to push into the frozen waste to find enough food to go around. Having second thoughts, are you? Perchance the bear would do better in a nice cozy menagerie, hmm? All of these options kind of are shit. Yellow, let's get us that bear. But if yellow pick D, that raises Blue's defiance and lets green back in on the game. I'm not sure which one I should roll on here. I don't know what to pick. The machinations of this game are too much for me. I want to finish my dinner. Oh, that's so close, damn, dude. The Chiefs dig deep into their stockpiles, but it's not pleasant living off fermented seal and dried fish for months on end. As the Chiefs grow hungrier, so does the bear. Uh-oh. That bear is gonna eat someone. Esperatacat. Your Majesty, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Highness knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I didn't know that. That was Leon. You know how I was telling you about how he's really mean to Wesker sometimes? And how difficult it's been? Yeah, that was him reacting to Wesker there. Yeah. It's not been good. Wesker's a good boy. Unfortunately, it's gotten to the point that Wesker has kind of, you know... There's only so much a dog can take being pushed around and attacked. So it's getting to the point that his tolerance is kind of running out. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on the way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Egad, nay, an eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen to shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some horrified, but all are very loud. Why are they not friends? Some dogs just don't get along with other dogs very well, or sometimes just two particular dogs don't get along very well. Unfortunately, it just seems to be a risk of introducing new dogs. And it sucks because Leon gave us long enough to get really attached to him before the problem started. Like, I think he was here for a couple of months before, or like 3 months before it became a problem. And even then it was like manageable, but unfortunately it's just kind of been escalating. It was kind of like, at first it was like, okay, they're not allowed to choose together. And then it was like, okay, no chews and no toys out when they're together. And now it's kind of just sometimes Leon just pops off regardless. Oh, you demon. Little demonic child. And it's a real shame. Because he's a very sweet dog otherwise. You'd hope that easy squeezy, but unfortunately that's not been the case. When Wesker retaliates, Leon doesn't back down, and it could get really, really bad. Big Strange, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. We have to dive in and split them up, which obviously could lead to, you know, me getting hurt. Some of the chiefs grumble that the council isn't taking the impending solar event seriously, but even the grumpiest have to admit that concentrating on the terrestrial assets yields a decent bounty. Oh look, Green are doing stage 1! Good job, Green! You did it! I'm so proud of you. Dude, what if Green win after all of this? You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold, it's Lord Patrician the Plushie. Your Majesty, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any... Ah, quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the Queen, it's a peasant who's the Queen's spitting image. By the 9th, and just in time, the Spy Master trusts us and we can move into the next phase, kidnapping the Queen and putting this fool in her place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos, bad enough that the Queen's abduction can slip past unnoticed. The patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Okay. Congratulations on reaching stage 2, Green. Ah. You're still the richest people in the game. Your quest for Nair is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. I like the idea that I went off and had a lot of sex real quick. Should I die ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My legitimized, natural-born son. Yay! By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Though the common folk may lose some faith in the church, seeing their queen's extramarital adventures being forgiven so easily. Your esteemed highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on legitimizing your son. What is his name? Ah, thank you, Fafner's Blood. I can tell you are very interested in the art of naming. Laimu 2. Marvelous, your august majesty. I'm sure little Laimu 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. I like how all of the things are in blue now. So, how come, like, the blues have so much land here? Why is my land just nestled very precariously in the middle of all the blue land? Esperaticat, a wizard calling himself Scrampton, keeps sending these dreadful letters. They smell of rotting fish and dissolve into seawater as soon as they're read. He demands access to the north on the day of the eclipse. He will use the power of the darkened sun for some special magic. But wizards are trouble. I don't give a shit, my lord. I see. We do need to raise stability, but there's no good way of doing that, honestly. So you guys go ahead. Hi, darling. Leon is cute. Oh, wait. I am throwing things for Leon. What you choose? What you choose? Let's Captain do whatever he wants. Fine. You inform the people of the North that Scrumpton is not to be hassled under any circumstances. Stability challenge succeeded. Authority is now commanding. Although many peasants are nervous, others are intrigued. As Scrumpton travels to the north, trailed by brine and moldy seaweed, he gains quite a following at a safe distance, of course. Meanwhile, the eclipse approaches. Yeah, I like how it's yellow and blue genuinely trying to win, and green's just like, fuck it. Just do whatever. I don't care. Fuck them all up. Nope, increased authority, even though it was a stability challenge. It was based on my stability, but didn't necessarily say it was going to increase stability. Your greatness, Chief SFXer has been eaten by the bear of Scorenorn. Oh no. Thanks for letting me know, Chief. Accidental coincidence. I thought that would happen. The North just didn't have the food to support the poor creature. The bear is holed up in a cave deep within the mountains, Your Highness. Chief SFXer's family demands justice. Isn't it an honor to be eaten by a bear? I kind of want to leave the bear in peace. If we leave the bear in peace, we can bring the stability back up. Sounds being needy. I mean, you could have chosen to leave the bear in peace. Why didn't you choose to leave the bear in peace, chat? That's fucked. I did not veto the only peaceful option. Leave the bear in peace is absolutely a peaceful option. It has the word peace in the fucking thing. I just wanted to kill Seoff because otherwise my treasury is gonna get nuked. Military has failed. The chiefs rally their finest warriors, including one named Freybald the Destroyer. They venture into the cave with axes and flaming torches, but they do not return. The only sign of their passage is a bloodstained sword picked out of a dung heap weeks later. The bear moves away far into the frozen wastes. The chiefs are safe once more, but the peasants whisper, worried that their old gods have turned against the north. They pray desperately to Skurinorn and the other gods, hoping for a sign of their favor. Well, it could have been worse. I think green actually do advance here. Bum, 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 bum. My ambition. Shark attacks. Oh god. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. You succeeded on that front. The kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the scepter of sages? I've never gotten this far. It's an ancient lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. Why would you pick anonymous voting? Probably because it means that people can't coordinate as the vote is in place. Like if you wait and you see that a bunch of people are picking one vote and another one's never going to win, you would then pick the one that is, like, doing well.
We hope you have
Oh my
a great
goodness.
time.
Nayo, thank you so much for the raid. Holy moly. Welcome everyone. We hope you have a great time. Thank you very much for raiding. Welcome to the channel. Hi everybody. My name is Limes, also known as Ow.
Welcome aboard.
Also known as Laimu. Leo Chafal, thank you for giving the gift what's up to Nayo. Thank you. Also known as Ow. Yes. Today we are playing King of the Castle, which is about making the streamer miserable. Suyorin, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for raiding. Did you guys have a nice stream? Welcome to the channel. I am a variety VTuber. And Today's basically been suffering. We did the Resident Evil demo, which was great, but then we played Mario Kart and I got horribly bullied, and then we played this game, and actually, this time I haven't been bullied. We bullied Green. Aw, thank you! Welcome, welcome, and thank you again. That is really kind. Yeah. Thank you very much and welcome to the channel, everyone. Green kind of bullied themselves, in fairness. Everyone bullied Green, including Green. There's a legend, I accidentally clicked the thing. Sounds great, though. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own, but the Chancellor has other ideas. A kingdom-wide spy network, which is stability and trade. The scepter of stages, which is faith and trade. I think I want faith and trade because I have 2 different teams actively trying to bring down my stability. So I feel like trying to base a win condition on high stability would be a very bad idea. Cause yeah, chat's gonna be fighting me every step of the way if I choose stability. So we'll do faith and trade. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the scepter's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can, and of course there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Oh, but now I have to pay attention to faith, which has always just been a dump stat for me. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. Why are they swimming? Why are the peasants going swimming? I've already sent your condolences. You can't close my beach! Major Starman, no one mentioned closing the beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish. Are we playing out Jaws? We need summer dollars. Well, now I want to close it. You can't! I'll take this all the way to the council! Hire an adventurer to hunt down the man-eater? Oh, chat, please! Chat, please! I want to reenact Jaws! Can we reenact Jaws? I want it so bad! No, hire an adventurer isn't stability to— oh, you mean you want to vote tactically, but... Look, I'll even sweeten the deal. Farewell and adieu to you, dear Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you dear ladies from Spain. Dead eyes like a doll's eyes. Pardon? Sorry, I was just thinking about my landlord. I really need to make rent this month. I'm so poor. I can kill a shark for you, no problem. Just give me the cash up front. The adventurer proves as good as his word. Armed with nothing but a spear and a pair of tiny swimming trunks, he brings the man-eater to justice. Across the coast, people celebrate your wisdom. Tourists come from miles around to see the shark's immense carcass hanging from a hook above the dock. You gave limes more stability? Yeah, but it was worth it for a single line that was a Jaws reference. Da, 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 da. Behold, Your Majesty! Grandi's southern touch pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Grandi the Awful Trainer. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? That's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, Your Highness. This is all that remains of my fellow grandee. It seems the stone maiden is abroad in the south. Well, I know she's abroad. She's called the stone maiden. This is no laughing matter. She is a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Grandy the Awful Trainer on his latest vineyard inspection. Please, Your Majesty, we must do something. Hi, little Jan. Hi. You want to come up? Yeah? Then you must be good. Let's see. Good boy, Yin Yin. Good boy, Yin Yin. YOLO, I don't care. Yeah, I mean, good fucking luck to whoever takes over the kingdom from you this time. You have a gigantic bear, the Stone Maiden, like pirates rampaging around. God, this place is fucked. Good luck. I feel like we've stalemated slightly. Do not lick my mouse, puppy. Yeah, I got puppy drool all over me. No. You send for an expert folklorist from Quail University. Well, that's a spoiler. I guess it didn't go very well. According to legend, the Stone Maiden... Oh! The Stone Maiden always stays far inland, away from the shore. Perhaps there's something there? Challenge succeeded! That's the solution! A saline solution! She must react badly to seawater. You send a squad of knights, each armed with a blindfold and a bucket of seawater. To your great surprise, it works. Good boy. As soon as she's drenched, the Stone Maiden shrieks and flees back to her underground lair, where she falls into an immortal slumber. An immortal slumber. Stability is now civil! If the queen wins the game, the heir will succeed her. If you die before completing your ambition, the nobles may vote for one of their claimants. Uh-oh. Your treasure is almost empty, Your Highness. What do you suggest we do? Come on then. Down we go. Hi. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps we can crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most are buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. You need to type exclamation mark join, and then space, and then whatever you want to be called. So, he, she, they. And then it should let you in. So the top left looks like it's not got any negatives, but I bet you it does because that's far too easy. That's gonna hit me really hard. Just print money. That's what happens whenever people run out of money, right? You just print more. If I take a loan, that would be potentially bad because I'll have to pay it back. I could sell some of my jewelry, my authority goes down, but... I don't know. You want to do tombs? Fine, we'll do tombs. That buried gold isn't doing anyone any good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. You order the royal mausoleums dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold masks, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Not everyone is practical as your treasure, however. The church denounce you as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Is it greed if I was literally going to, like, be destitute and die? Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. The adventurers we hired have discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the scepter of sages. Not eat rope. Have a chew right there. Why are you eating rope? Silly child. Excellent. Thank them for me, will you? They prefer thanks to be expressed through gold, but I'll let them know you appreciate their service. The manuscript was written around the time of Queen Alma's death. Within is the secret of where the scepter was hidden. Unfortunately, whoever wrote it used a strange code. I've only translated a bit so far. The writer was worried about the unworthy getting hold of the scepter. You translate any more? I'll work day and night. The faith of the kingdom is on the decline. We might need to raise it before you can hope to wield the scepter. Since we're in a season of prosperity, I hope things will go smoothly. Your goal is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can. Okay. I can do that, right? In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make a day a little gray. But the north is a different story. Your greatness, it was glorious. Scrumpton stood beneath the dark sun. When he stretched out his arms, he was engulfed in a tornado of salt water, but he just stood there and laughed. In the end, the water vanished and more shells and coral erupted from his flesh. But he drew oyster pearls from the earth with a mere nod and handed them over as a reward. Excellent work. That's not all. Scrumpton is set up in Tolvien's tallest church, saying it's his new tower for his experiments. It's sacrilege. I read him. Your Majesty, we should handle this carefully. Scrumpton will cause even more trouble if he's in a bad mood. I suggest we trick him into leaving, perhaps with a juicy rumor about the magic city of Sarakan. God above, we don't even know if that would work. I just want some of the treasure those chiefs got from the damned wizard. Greedy much? Sorry, I'm teasing Leon. You wanna YOLO with 30% Gamba? Okay. Fine. You win. Uh-oh. The spy master cautiously spread rumors about Sarakan, the faraway city ruled by wizards, suggesting a tumultuous power struggle is nearing an end. It's technically true. They're always scheming against each other. It takes weeks for Scrumpton to make a decision. Apparently time flows differently for wizards. Meanwhile, townsfolk near their church... Sorry, Leon's dragging this rope. Report the foul smell of rotting fish and oily brine oozing from the building foundations as he conducts his grisly experiments. Eventually he moves on, but the peasants remain jumpy at even the smallest mention of magic. No one dares to approach the Church of Tovalin, though, and it falls into ruin. Uh-oh. My faith! Leon, no! Hey, Green, if you are agents of chaos, you should vote for E. Let's increase Wait, no, not E. No, I lied. Don't vote for E. Vote for A! Vote for A! You're broke? Oh. Leon, you're so violent. Chaw. Why do you hate me, Green? Well, actually, it's not Green, is it? It's everyone. Why do you hate me, everyone? I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. Uh-oh. Ow. Your Majesty, I finished translating the manuscript. It turns out it was written by Queen Alma herself. Come on, leave it. Wow. She was worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died. She hid the scepter of sages so her enemies couldn't find it. Hey. Yeah, leave it. Come here. Quiet. Good boy. Good quiet. Good boy. Good work, treasure. It's in a warren of caves within the Black-Wheeled Forest, Your Majesty, near to the capital. It's been under our noses this entire time. I've taken the liberty of hiring more adventurers. They'll clear the area and get inside. Excellent. Send them on their way. As you wish, Your Majesty. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Have they found anything? No! It's proving difficult, Your Majesty. It's practically a maze down there, and the adventurers decided it wasn't lucrative enough. They've left the kingdom for Atesh. What are adventurers for if not crawling around in caves? We'll try again. My money! My money! Your Majesty, I've received worrying reports. Worrying and confusing. I'm constantly worried and confused. Yes, Your Majesty, I did get that impression. I received reports from one of my little birdies in Lord Patrician Coronor's villa. He has a most unusual guest. Oh no, is this some kind of parasite thing? No. It's you, Your Majesty, or someone who looks just like you. I have no reason to suspect the patricians of plotting anything, and yet, I can't square this away. Unfortunately, I can't devote too many resources to solving this puzzle with the kingdom in such a lamentable state, too busy fighting fires elsewhere. I recommend you call a meeting of the council and try to do something to put a stop to this. No, they'll just screw me harder. I mean, yeah, I think voting A is probably the best part, or best thing for, like, everyone, right? Everyone except Green. Why is Green not voting C? I mean, during their own rebellion, Green voted to reduce their military, so... I don't think you should ask about the logic of what Green is doing. ranks of your palace watch are swollen with new men, and a strict curfew is set up within a 2-mile radius of the palace. It should help keep you safe, but the nobles think it's a display of weakness. There are rumors you're slipping into paranoia. I am. Yeah, no, stability lowering is bad for green. They want it to stay round where it is. But yeah, no, if you want to see your team apparently mousing over the overlay, let's you see it because it changes the icon's color. Your Highness, I'm ruined. Hordlings have occupied my vineyard and driven my staff away. What's a hordling? Grubby little creatures with fat green babies with claws, hard to kill. Fire is the only way to get rid of them permanently. Whatever you do, we should do it soon. They're eating all of my grapes. Ninth bless you, Your Highness. Sir, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'm scared, chat. If my money goes down much more, I'm frigged. We could bully. Awesome! Thank you for the 9 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. That's the idea? Oh, I see. Why would you vote C? Because C reduces my treasury, and if my treasury reduces to 0, I lose. A good number did vote B. Thanks everyone who voted B. You guys are great. You dip into the treasury to hire a stern-faced adventurer from the guild. Never fear, your majesty. I can drive them out without collateral damage. Hey, that's the same person who got the shark. Good boy, Leon. Good boy. Limealicious says, this will end. Smile. Oh, I see. The kingdom's on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We have to strike. What do you intend us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the queen in full view of the honor guard and the palace watch? Hi, the plushie. No, of course not. We need to use the chaos to our advantage. We have 2 options. I like how as defines the Greens this session, one of their goals is self-sabotage. That just honestly, that just sums Green up. We're gonna starve to stick it to the queen. Green might actually win. Blue and yellow, you really need to do some farming. If the coast is gripped with famine, we can convince the queen to come and visit us, kiss babies, hand out bread, that sort of thing. That's when we strike. Once one queen rides to the coast and another queen rides home. Your genius knows no bounds, but what about our own citizens? Would they starve? You know what they say, can't make an omelet without starving a few peasants. 1 or less, okie doke. No, why not tax blue? Because I'm hoping that blue will work with me to fuck over green. Your Highness, I've returned from Grandiro's vineyard. There's something you need to know. The Hordlings are not there of their own accord. They are directed by a hob, a mischievous spirit enacting some great prank on Grandi Rev. Together they will be difficult to dislodge. They've collected spoons from all over the south and are now hoarding them in the wine cellar. To what end, I do not know. Someone tell me what a hob is, please. A mischievous shapeshifter, your highness. Mostly harmless, but delights in playing pranks, like hoarding spoons. Please, your majesty, you must purge this creature from my property so that I can return to my life. Show it no mercy. I would exercise caution. Hobs are notoriously hard to get rid of, and you wouldn't want it to target you, your majesty. Perhaps Grandi Rove can make peace with it by making it an offering of milk. It is said that such a thing can mollify a hob. Nay, your highness, I won't do it. I'm not about to appease that little monster. Why not? Grandi Rove tugs at his collar briefly. The truth is, I have wronged this creature greatly. It was many moons ago, but I cleared the hob's forest to plant my vineyard. An offering of milk will do no good. This creature is hell-bent on revenge. I'm not about to try and kill a hob if that's what you're after. It's harmless as long as we don't bother it, but otherwise... I don't know what to do anymore. I like the idea of the story mode for B. I am fucked. I think I'm gonna have to kill this one off. I started this match like, or this story like 2.5 hours ago. It takes a very long time. Grandi Rev continues to grumble and argue, but does as he's told. After the milk offering was accepted by the hob, both they and the Grandi sat down to talk through their disagreements and then came to an accord. The two of them now work together to create the wine, which is fastly becoming one of the most popular vintages across the whole South. Truly remarkable turn of events. Okay. Yay! Bum, 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 bum. I've held him off as long as I can, your majesty, but he insists on an audience. Apparently it concerns the ends of the world. We've not much time, your highness. Let me present to you what I call the grand model. Hi, Wolfie J. Stop kicking at me. Good boy. That's much better. No kicks. I don't know if I want to hear what he's going to spout. It sounds like nonsense. What do you think, chat? I mean, I get authority for removing him, but I feel like that's a trap, because why would it give me that option? I think it's a trap. YOLO. Aha! Of course you persecute me. This fits right into my model. The rot goes all the way to the top. Before you can continue, the palace watch yank him away with enthusiasm. Surprisingly, the rest of the Grandees barely react to the arrest, instead looking quite relieved. Okay. I feel like that's gonna come bite me in the ass. The Royal Navy has stopped a ship in the harbor at Thalassus, Your Majesty. It is a merchant vessel from Danea. Danea? The crew have come down with some kind of plague. The captain refuses to go home, saying his crew need food and medical attention before offloading any cargo. The ship is carrying fine silks and rare dyes. We're thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew. We need to secure those goods. It's Gesitenspin. I think I always butcher your name. I'm sorry. Tell me more about the plague. The infected have high fevers, oozing pustules, uncontrollable vomiting. It sounds like creeping scourge, which bumped off half the kingdom a few centuries ago. Let's call a vote. Da, da, da. Okay, chat, if you don't want if you don't want green to win, we need to consolidate on a particular option. Do you want C or D? Cause if you guys pick if A wins, then green win. We want to see these nuts? Alright, let's see these nuts. Why not B? It's a 50-50. Yeah, they do hurt me. Okay, no, let's go for a B. You guys want to fucking gamba? Let's gamba. We must defeat green. Oh man. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man. Defeat them. Do not let their chaos reign. Easy. Live to win. And before, like, this lowers farming for green anyway. I think green might have won. No, they didn't win! The dyes and silks are carried into port, much to Lady Patricia Gesitenspi's satisfaction. The crew are left to wait out the infection on their ship. Fortunately, no plague is reported or anywhere else along the coast. 2 months later, the Navy board the quarantine ship and find nothing but corpses. Green don't win! Green haven't won! Oh god. This is the longest game in the world. This is why you tried to rebel? Have they found anything? Most delightful news! The adventurers have found a golden door beneath the forest, which matches the description in Queen Alma's manuscript! So, have we got the scepter? The scepter should be hidden within, but the scepter of sages can only be found by a monarch who is strong of purpose and true of heart. How do you prove it? Queen Alma wrote a ritual for the monarch to prove themselves worthy of the scepter. Oh god, is this a faith check? If we go to the cave, I can read out the relevant passages while you set it all up. You make the arrangements, bringing a procession of horses, food, drinks, adventurer guides, and a little traveling desk for the treasurer to the Blackfield Forest. The adventurers lead you inside the cave, holding flaming torches to light your way. Soon the tunnel grows horribly cramped, and you bend to squeeze through. I have a zero faith thing here. You walk for what feels like hours. Just as you might have lost hope, you reach a golden door, exactly as the adventurers described. It will open only for the faithful. Oh, it's a 50-50. Oh no. Close your eyes, Your Majesty. Concentrate. I'm concentrating. Your focus scatters and you open your eyes. Don't worry, Your Majesty. Maybe if we go back to the palace and pray for guidance. You return to the surface far more quickly than you descended, blinking away tears. I'm so hungry. Let me go, game. Oh, man. Agent 00X, Your Majesty, you absolutely must come down to the coast this year and experience your summer games for yourself. It's the only social events that matters. If you aren't in attendance, well, it would simply be a crime. Everyone gets drunk and goes to the arena to watch the gladiators battle it out for the title of the Golden Champion. Rivers of blood and lakes of wine. Leave your ambitions in the capital, Your Majesty. How could I say no? Oh, it is simply wonderful. It has been so long since the Queen attended the games. Last time, as I recall, they were assassinated. Not to worry, Your Majesty. I'm sure it won't happen to you. Green, please. Hello, Psychobully. Your Holiness, we're being overrun. Not by sword and spear, mind you, but by rabbits. A particularly virulent breed of Kurth-dire rabbits, to be precise. They terrorize our farmland and rip off our crops. And they breed, well, rabbits. The council must do something. A sounds like a terrible idea. We'll just get plagued by whatever eats the rabbits. I wonder if it'd be ferrets. I don't want to see if it's ferrets. A plague of ferrets would be cute. No. Not my hand. I no longer care if I win. I'm just really hungry. Please send help. I mean, didn't we learn our lesson with how the spider thing worked out, where they were breeding spiders in order to, like, get more spider legs to sell to me? Isn't that a thing? You declare to all intrepid hunters of the south, the queen will pay well for every hide. Unfortunately, there aren't enough nobles or peasants willing to take up your request. You fail to make a dent on the rabbit's population. By next spring, there will be twice as many. Good. Great. Fantastic. Help. Chief Zelen, your greatness, your majesty, Chief Kamishirov has been having prophetic dreams. It is true, I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Give me a prophecy, then. It is the same game, please let me go. I look to the future and it speaks through me, no more, no less. For one thing, Grandi Crane 30 should beware of onion soup. And the color green will bring bad fortune to Chief Ionix. Yeah. But that's my favorite color! Please, your highness, have him foretell the future for the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. If we do the bottom one... I get trade. Oh no, I don't need trade anymore. I need faith. I gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Oh, see, we'd screw over green. I'm just gonna throw that out there for no reason whatsoever. It's green versus the world again. one green person. 2 green people who still are just like, chaos! I think it's blue farming, though. I don't think it brings greens farming up. I'm not sure. Either way, it'll be fun. Yeah, it's blue. Wonderful news, Your Highness. I'm certain he will not disappoint. Sure enough, Chief Kamishrav has a canny sense of what's best for the North. Nice. But other nobles start to mutter, seeing the unseen is no more than a disguise for giving out special treatment. Can the queen really be trusted with this charlatan constantly whispering in her ear? Probably not, no. Am I gonna get assassinated? The summer games have begun. Your royal yacht glides into port at Thalasus. Anxious servants lay out the red carpet while shooing away seagulls. Hello there, your esteemed princess. Beautiful day, isn't it? Come with me. Your carriage to the Grand Arena is waiting. I mean, you could just swap me here. Let's go. There must be thousands of people in the arena, peasants and patricians alike, but you have the best view in the house. As you step out and wave, the crowd chants your name. We have 2 different events that we could show you today, Your Serene Highness. Which would you prefer to witness, a gladiator fight or a monster battle? 2 of the most fearsome fighters from across Celeste Ath will clash for the title of Golden Champion. No rules, no limits, cheating encouraged, blood and heartbreak guaranteed. We sailed the furthest oceans and delved the deepest jungles to bring back exotic beasts for our gladiators to fight. One human fighter's mettle will be tested against a creature from your nightmares. What do you think, chat? You want to play Monster Hunter? Kinara, thank you for the 51 months. Welcome back. Thank you. Oh, street passes. I couldn't even get street passes when 3DSs were current. Excellent choice, Your Serene Highness. Allow me to first to call forth the day's brave or perhaps unfortunate human champion. Lord Patrician Agent 00X steps up to the podium, speaking into a bronze tube that projects his voice across the entire arena. Our gladiator today is homegrown hero who grew up in coastal slum just down the road from here. This plucky underdog was imprisoned for stealing bread to feed his starving family, and now he's surprised everyone by making it this far. He's here to battle for his freedom. Give it up for Scaver! Out into the circle of sand strides a stocky man as wide and robust as a beer barrel. He has cobbled together his armor from past fallen foes. It's a garish mishmash of iron and leather. He is dual-wielding swords, one longer than the other. His nose is missing, giving his face a distinctly skull-like appearance. You notice the cheering for this homegrown hero is especially loud. Your ears start to hurt. Lord Patrician Agent 00X turns his attention back to you. Right now, in cages beneath the arena floor, we have 3 different monsters that we could throw against our friend Scaver. A ghoul, a swamp giant, or a scorpion cat. But which should we choose? Why don't we let the queen decide, since she's come to visit us all the way from the capital? The crowd hoots and hollers at this idea. Someone stands up to start singing the national anthem off key. Cat. Ladies and gentle people, our monster today has a sting in its tail. That's right, from the deepest deserts of Atesh, it's a scorpion cat. Don't let it sting you, because this antidote's expensive and we ran out yesterday. The scorpion cat prowls out into the arena, sleek and sinewy and black as tar. It's lion-sized, but with a tail that ends in a wicked barb. Scaver readies his sword. As Scaver drums up the crowd's support, Lord Patrician Agent 00X turns to you with a gleam in his eye. Half the fun at the summer games is the gambling. Why don't you place a bet before the fight begins? What are the odds? The bookies think that these 2 are evenly matched. The odds are 50-50, so whichever you bet on, you'll get twice your money back. Wait, when it says wealth, that's not treasury, right? So that should be fine. Yeah, so that's not removing my treasury. I think I'm gonna have to just say no, just in case. It takes his wealth? Meh. Just here to watch the blood fly, I see. That's perfectly fine. As for me, I feel like taking a risk today. I'll place a bet on Scaver. Scaver be disarmed? What the fuck? Let the fight commence! The crowd stamps and roars and stamps until the entire Colosseum shudders. With a hiss, the Scorpion Cat coils back and leaps at Scaver. Cheer for Scaver. The Scorpion Cat's tail flicks out again and again, inhumanly fast, but somehow Scaver is faster still. The deadly tail strikes nothing but air. Scaver dances around the Scorpion Cat, swinging his sword. The Scorpion Cat slows down, its black fur matted with blood. After that, the Gladiator and the Beast play a deadly game, each taking turns to lunge at the other before retreating with some fresh injury. Blood soaks into the sand. Finally, though, the wounded Scorpion Cat pounces and Scaver is ready. The sword swings a final time and finds its target! The crowd gasps and screams and cheers as the Scorpion Cat thrashes and falls still. And the winner is Scaver! Marvelous. Give me a moment while I go collect my winnings. Congratulations. Congratulate Scaver on his success. Scaver bows to you deeply and as the stands ring with cheers. The next week of the Summer Games is packed with entertainment, athletic competitions, chariot races, copious amounts of wine, and above all, blood in the sand. On your journey back to the palace, you reflect that your attendance at the games has certainly helped cement the patrician support. Yeah, I feel supported by the Greens right now. Amusing Mantis. Your Majesty, this year we'll be holding the Winter Feast in the Clan Hall. It would be an honor if you could attend. I look forward to it. Oh god. Help! I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. Help! 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 Hey, do you guys want to build a cathedral? Wait, shit, no! Everyone needs to go for E! Right now! Do not let green build F! Seriously, we need the aqueduct. Do not let them do the deer park. Oh god, what if green win? Don't let them. That would just be depressing all around. Don't let them do it. Oh no. Do I want to eat or not? I don't want to lose after being here for like 3 hours. Oh no. is this just gonna like even out? I think it might do. And thus the game continues. This is the game that never ends. This shit just goes on and on, my friends. Yay! Da, da, da. Wait, yellow is on the verge of a rebellion? Huh. Oh, God bless Easy Squeezy. Oh no, not again. You return to the cave door. 70%. Surely this time. Surely this time. Surely. A bright golden light flares behind your eyes, but you keep your breath steady. You hear the door rumble open. When you open your eyes, the tunnel ahead is utterly dark. Even the torches do not illuminate it. As soon as you step into the chamber, the torches snuff out. A hideous scream echoes from below. The adventurers scramble into a protective stance while the treasurer wails. Oh, this is awful, dreadful. I should have stayed in my office. It's fine. We're meant to be here. Sorry. I'll stay calm. You put out your hands and feel your way along the wall. Then your fingers touch something. As you grip the scepter, it glows gold, chasing away the dark shadows of the chamber. It looks like a simple wooden staff, like any peasant might use for walking, but the glow is as bright as the sun. Bestie, thank you for the 300 bits. It's the scepter, your majesty, you've done it! First things first, I'll destroy my enemies. First things first, I'm eliminating poverty. First things first, I'm conquering the world. First things first, I need a bath. I absolutely agree. I'm not leaving the palace again for a long time. But first, we need to call the nobles and tell them the good news. Bearing the scepter, you make your way through the tunnels and back into the sunlit forest. As soon as you return to the capital, you call the nobles to the council hall. The treasurer holds a velvet cushion upon which the scepter of sages sits. It looks small and ordinary, but you sense the weight of its history. Kinan, thank you for the 100 bits. Wait, did I actually... Is this the win? Behind you, your heir, Laimu too, toddles along, hand in hand with his governess. What's going on, your majesty? Why have we been brought here? Asks White Lotus 7. I have some good news. For me. The nobles fall silent as you ascend to your throne and settle yourself comfortably. Queen Laimu has descended to the darkest depths of the black-wheeled forest and has retrieved the scepter of sages. Excited and worried whispers ripple around the council hall. As bearer of the scepter of sages, the queen has sealed her destiny as Queen Laimu the Enlightened. How do we know it's real? It could be any old stuff. You pick up the scepter. The scepter begins to glow, bathing the council hall in a warm golden light. The nobles gasp and fall silent. Beside you, Laimu too claps his hands in delight. It wouldn't be green without getting screwed with last time. Yeah. Honestly though, green were so fucking funny this campaign. It was beautiful. It becomes clear that even the grumpiest of nobles will never dare speak against you while you bear the scepter of sages. Finally, you are secure in your throne and your kingdom. Your victory is here, but your future has only just begun. Yay! I would like to thank the entirety of chat for backstabbing themselves and each other harder than they backstabbed me. Yay! Despite Green's best efforts, they almost won. The chiefs' agreement with the ice giants fell apart, and the giants ended up attacking the north instead. The subsequent war kept the chiefs too busy to worry about matters of the throne. All that remained of the patricians' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask. Oh no, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. The grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies. Everyone gradually learned to ignore them. Backed by the scepter's power, Queen Laimu's rule spanned another 15 years of peace and stability. A golden age of prosperity swept over the kingdom. In her will, the queen instructed that the scepter be reburied to be claimed only by a worthy successor. Yay! I did it! Spouse Lucian of the Coast? No, it wasn't! I never got married! Fuck you, game! He refused to marry me. No, I never got married. I tried, but then Green entered a rebellion and he told me to kick rocks. Sonic, thank you for the 200 bits. EPM was very poor at the end of that there. And wrong guy was the wealthiest. God, I almost died. It was very good. Like I said, I think the only reason I won is because chat were more dedicated to screwing each other over that particular run than they were to doing anything to me. Like every round was basically just me being like, "Hey chat, you know, those guys might win," and chat was like, "No, they won't." And just immediately piled in on them. Thank you very much, everybody. That was fun. I did like it though. Blue and yellow got there so quick and then got completely dead stopped, and green just acted as agents of chaos and then almost accidentally won. But then, you know, managed to screw themselves over right at the end, so it was all good. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. You did as well. We did make some RP choices that would have been, like, not necessarily the best power game, but were really fun to see. So, thank you so much. It was a great game, and I had a really fun time. Thank you very much for being here at all today. It was an absolute pleasure, as always, streaming for you. Ow, fuck! Niche Penguin, thank you so much for the 5 subs. And for voting to destroy your own military. It was very good. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. If you would like more information on when I'm next live, please go check out my socials. If you would like access to the archives, please go check out my YouTube channels. For now, I will send you guys over to another stream.